Alright, here we are for game 2. Opponent's rank is probably gonna keep climbing like that, so we had silver in the first and now gold in the second. Ancient Spires, not a map I'm not good at or fond of. We played Abbasid in game 1, so I want to play something else. Maybe Mongols. Let's try those. And we're playing against French, okay? So we can probably just go for Spears H1, try to deny his gold, or maybe a dog or anything, what he goes for. Alright, so you usually want to have the DC, like you always want to put it next to wood. And the fact that I can also put it next to stone now is pretty nice. It gives you really good defense. So what you can do with your Jur if you want to be a bit of a nerd, you can use it to scout for sheep as well. And I think on this map you should actually consider going to the shore fish with your veils instead of sheep. Probably more efficient, but here we are. No, we actually have a gold mine there as well. It's a pretty good spawn for me. So we're just gonna macro towards the barracks, which we should get soon. I think we can just rally this guy here. There was a sheep there, I think I saw. Okay. And now that we have enough. So what's nice about finding a sheep with your curse that you don't have to send your Khan home. Because 4 sheep will last you a bit. We'll just put this guy in gold now. Alright, so we'll double produce spears. And now we need to find out where his gold is. So I wouldn't risk the spear production right now, I just always want to have your PC working instead. So if you have to idle one of the two for a little bit, it's always going to be the barracks. And I think we'll train 5, so we're doing 1 singular production. We'll have 80 stone for another double production. And we'll leave it at 5. Okay, he's already aging. His gold is probably going to be in the back, since the stone is in the front. Since he's aging, he's not going for any sort of dock or anything of the sort. We'll try to get a tower up and get ourselves to gold to age. I shoot the mining camp here once because I don't want him to delete it. And I think the Khan is now just gonna go home. And I think we'll try to tower his wood line. Well, we got the bounty gold from the mining camp. Yeah, so a little bit late here on the sheep delivery, which means we end up with idle vills and a bit of a slow age up. I don't actually know if this map has a trade post. So if it has a trade post, I could go into silver 3. And if it doesn't, I would just want to be playing called the other one. Deer stones. I'll just go deer stones because I'm not sure. It's gonna be silly. Otherwise, I just creep up with the towers. You probably want to go on shorefish now for sure. But I'm not. Okay. Alright, so there are trade posts. That's good to know for another game in this map at some point. He does that pretty well. So send on you will. Never mind, he deleted it. He killed it, I mean. Okay, let's get ourselves a wheelbarrow. But this is kind of what we want him to do with the knights. We don't want him to run into our stuff. I think double producing horseman is nicer. Yeah. We'll train a couple of Fudo stuff and then transition into an H3. And if he doesn't properly go for defense here, we'll just be able to dive the tower. So we are gonna make sure to make enough. And now the macro is fully getting X3. And we can see his knights in his base, which is really nice. They're only gonna have room for 5 Vils here. So let's just attack them. Since he's not making archers, he can't really do anything about my army. I'm just gonna continue to siege with the horsemen. Hold the pike, make sure that the knights don't interact with me. Alright, that's gonna be game. That's gonna be game 2. Try to set up a game plan for later on. You don't want to just make mass H2 for too long. You gotta be sure to have a follow-up plan. And I was really gonna try to win this game in H3. But because he didn't make archers, he wasn't able to defend himself, and I could really punish that. So Yeah, that's gonna be game 2, and we'll hop into game 3.